Thank you for joining Wars of the Roses. And this is Ancient and Primitive Rite of Masonry, otherwise of Memphis, from the Encyclopedia of Freemasonry by Albert G. Mackey. Ancient and Primitive Rite of Masonry, otherwise of Memphis. This rite claims a derivation from Egypt and an organization from the high grades which had entered Egypt before the arrival of the French army, and it has been asserted that Napoleon and Kleber were invested with a ring at the hands of an Egyptian sage at the Pyramid of Cheops. However that may be, in 1814, the disciples of Memphis were constituted as a Grand Lodge at Montauban in France, by Grand Master Mackey and others, being an incorporation of the various rites worked in the previous century, and especially of the primitive rite of Philadelphia's of Narbonne. In the political troubles that followed in France, the Lodge of the Disciples of Memphis was put to sleep on March 7, 1816, and remained somnolent until July 7, 1838, when J.E. Marconius was elected Grand Hierophant and arranged the documents which the rite then possessed into 90 degrees. The first assembly of the Supreme Power was held on September 25th, 1838, and proclaimed on October 5th following. The father of the new Grand Hierophant seems to have been living and to have sanctioned the proceedings. Lodges were established in Paris and Brussels until the government of France forbade the meeting in 1841. However, in 1848, work was resumed and the rite spread to Romania, Egypt, America, and elsewhere. In 1862, J.E. Marconius united the rite with the Grand Orient of France, retaining apparently the rank of Grand Hierophant. And in 1865, a concordat was executed between the two bodies, by which the relative value of their different degrees was settled. In 1872, a sovereign sanctuary of the rite was established in England by some American members, with Brother John Yarker as Grand Master General, and has since continued at work. An official journal entitled The Nymph was at one time issued by the authority of the Sovereign Sanctuary, from which we learn that the ancient and primitive rite of Masonry is universal and open to every Master Mason who is in good standing under some constitutional Grand Lodge, and teaches the fatherhood of God and the brotherhood of man. The degrees of the rite are 95 in number, starting with the 3 craft degrees and divided into 3 series, and appear to have been rearranged and renamed at various times. ELH. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and comment. And if you can, please consider donating to Wars of the Roses. Links to PayPal and Patreon are in the description. Thank you so very much.